Welcome to MCOM final second semester research methodology subject class. I welcome all the MCOM second semester students. My name is Dr. K.V. Somnath, GS College of Commerce, Wardha. Today, under the lesson number 13, we are going to learn about the components of the research design, which is a part of the syllabus of Unit 2 of your syllabus. Let us go for a brief introduction what actually the research design is. The research design is the framework of research methods and techniques chosen by a researcher. The design allows researchers to hone in on research methods that are suitable for the subject matter and set up their studies for success. The design of a research topic explains the type of research, that is experimental research, survey research, correlational research, semi-experimental and review research, and also its subtypes, that is experimental design, research problem, descriptive, case study. The research design is a strategic plan of the project that sets out the broad structure of the research. Now let us go for the learning of various functions of a research design. A research design provides a blueprint for operationalizing the research activity. It defines the limit and scope of the research. It provides an opportunity to the researcher to foresee possible areas of problems in the process while carrying out the research. Now let us go for what are the various types of research design. There are mainly three types of research designs which are connected to the action and activity of the research process. They are data collection, measurement and analysis. The type of research problem an organization is facing will determine the research design, and it is not on the opposite of it. The design phase of a study determines which tools to use and how they are to be used. An impactful research design usually creates a minimum bias in data and increases trust in the accuracy of collected data. A design that produces the least margin of error in experimental research is generally considered the desired outcome. The essential elements of the research design includes: number 1, accurate purpose statement; number 2, techniques to be implemented for collecting and analyzing the research; number 3, the method applied for analyzing collected details; 4th, the type of research methodology; 5, the probable objections for research; 6th, settings for the research study; 7th one, the timeline; and finally the 8th one, measurement of analysis. Proper research design sets our study up for the success. Successful research studies provide insights that are accurate and unbiased. We shall need to create a survey that meets all of the main characteristics of a research design. The 4 key characteristics of the research design are: number 1, neutrality. Neutrality in the sense neither this side or not that side. Neutral, what we can say is neutral. When we set up our study, we may have to collect assumptions about the data and what we expect to collect. The results projected in the research design should be free from bias and neutral. Understand opinions about the final evaluated scores and conclusions from multiple individuals and consider those who agree with the derived results. Second one is reliability. With regularly conducted research, the researcher involved expects similar results every time. Your design should indicate how to form research questions to ensure the standard of results. You will only be able to reach the expected results if your design is reliable. The third one, validity. There are multiple measuring tools available. However, the only correct measuring tools are those which help a researcher in measuring or gauging results according to the objective of the research. The questionnaire developed from this design will then be valid. Fourth one is generalization. The outcome of your design should apply to a population and not just a restricted sample. A generalized design implies that your survey can be conducted on any part of a population with similar accuracy. The above factors affect the way the respondents answer the research questions, and so all the above characteristics should be balanced in a good design. I hope you might have understood what actually the context of the components of the research design are, and for that particular purpose we have to essentially note that the 8 research elements are a part of the research design, that is accurate purpose statement, techniques to be implemented for collecting and analyzing research, the method applied for analyzing collected details, the type of research methodology, probable objections for research, setting up for the research study, timeline, and the measurement of analysis means the data analysis. With this, I hope that you might have well understood, and I request you to go through this video at least 2 to 3 times and go through each and every sentence what I have narrated for you, and try to think upon it and how logically they are connected to the research process also. Thank you very much, all the best.